City, there's a lot of pressure. I mean, you see a lot of young people making a lot of big moves, and when you don't see yourself making those big moves, you start getting scared and you start looking to alcohol maybe to get away at night, and you know, that leads to the curiosity of what else can take me much further away. And eventually you run into a white wall known as cocaine, and you know, anytime you can be in a room with Wall Street people, I was starting to go to a lot of these, you know, the underground kind of parties, and there was one fateful night where I was in a bathroom stall, and I just remember saying to somebody that I was doing it with, I said, Jesus, even this is starting to get weak. I wish that there was something stronger. I think that's the moment my life changed, because somebody looked at me and they were like, well, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to put this in your mouth and you're going to treat it like you were inhaling a cigarette. They put like a glass pipe in my mouth. It's crack that you're doing. When it dawned on me that this was the drug that I was doing, you know, first of all, I was confused because I thought to myself, it feels so amazing. Why isn't everybody doing it? And then little by little, as it started to undo my life and pretty much destroy the fabric of my existence, you know, along the way I started losing a lot of money. I started losing a lot of friends. I was a functioning addict, which means that I never got fired from any of my day jobs. You know, little by little though, it started to get to the point where I just wanted to quit, just because I wanted to find more time to find more money to feed my addiction. And on December 23rd of 2009, you know, my daughter was calling to wish me a Merry Christmas, and I guess she had just learned how to put together the words, "I love you, Daddy," and she did so on that day. And that day I realized that, you know, I had to stop. You know, I committed to quitting, and since then I've never touched a drug again. But the next 60 to 65 days were hellish. I mean, I remember going to undisclosed facility and committing myself for 28 days. On the third day, I signed away my legal right to leave the facility, and being a bit of a father is a lot more than being a dead father, and I committed to the idea of being a bit of a father. And I'm happy. You know, every day I'm living my dream, and the only way I could have lived that dream is waking up from the nightmare that I was living. Things like crack and heroin are things that you just don't get curious about. That's like getting curious about what like a lion's breath tastes like. Like, you shouldn't get curious about certain things in this world. And I did, and I paid the price for it. I lost 5 years of my life, and when I asked for God's help, He gave it to me. And but it all started with me wanting to get clean.